Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wingcat Sports. And today we are going to talk about our predictions who is going to make the Lions roster this year. There's already been some cuts, nobody big though. They cut Christian Covington, Bobby Hart, Jermaine Adefi, Jason Moore, and Divine Ozisbo. And then they are waiving Trinity Benson, Avery Davis.
Trinity Benson.
He's
been cut from every team he's ever played for.
Daniel Helm, Alex Molte, Scott Nielsen, Darren Paulo, and Colby Richardson. So no big names really on there.
The guys who are supposed to be getting cut are probably getting cut right this second.
Yeah,
they were
just there to fill out the preseason.
I think the deadline's by Tuesday. So hey guys, have fun working at UPS.
That's right.
Yeah. So enter the working force like everybody else.
Because you suck.
But I think who I expect to get cut, Chase Cota. As much as I like the guy, I think he shot himself in the foot in that game against Carolina. He had some easy drops, and it just wasn't a good outing for him. And Antoine Green and Drummond had much better showings. All three of them solid players, but it's just that Drummond and Antoine Green showed up that game when they had to.
We'll see if Cota makes the team or not.
I hope so.
I think he has a really, really good chance. Players who do not have a chance, I think Sudfeld's out, especially after getting hurt.
Yes.
Adrian Martinez is destined for the practice squad, as Hendon Hooker is destined for the NFI list for the year.
Yeah. You forgot one person. Charles Harris. That guy is terrible. He is absolutely terrible. He's not an NFL player. He can't cover anybody. Steve Gilmore and Chase Lucas looked like phenoms out there, miles better than Harris ever could be. So I'm hoping Harris is one of the people that are cut. He's been with the team 3 years, and
he even took a pay cut this year to try and stay on the team.
He can take another pay cut.
That's right.
A permanent one.
$7.25 an hour.
Yeah, that's right. Down to Jack's Car Wash.
Other places where it's kind of that race is your running back room, right? You already got Gibbs and Montgomery. I think Craig Reynolds might have solidified himself back in that third spot with that last game.
Yep, he had a good showing.
So that means you're going to probably cut Snell from your roster.
Probably. Yeah. I mean, like I said, they had to outshine him by a lot. Dan's liked Reynolds for quite a while, so I think it's a pretty, like I said, that continuity is our big advantage this year. Get these players back. To break this lineup, you are going to have to make quite a showing.
Another guy that did get cut was Ibrahim. He ended up getting cut. No, he got hurt.
Yep.
They decided not to keep him.
He was injured.
However, they've kept Zylstra on their roster, even though he's injured.
Well, Zylstra's a solid backup tight end. He really is. He played well for the
Zylstra. That's when he got hurt.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's got good hands. He's a solid backup. I have no problem with them keeping him.
He will not play this year. He's injured for the whole year.
So he's on IR. Okay. Yeah. They got to keep three tight ends. So who are they going to be? Laporta.
You're going to have Laporta, Brock Wright, and James Mitchell.
Yeah.
Those are your three.
Three guys from last
three
year,
solid guys.
Right. The only one that's still on the roster who didn't get cut is Daryl Daniels.
Who?
Right.
So he might probably won't be staying on the team. Your backup is involving your offensive line. You still have Ryan Swoboda.
Not Swoboda. Swoboda.
Swoboda, yes.
Ryan, you're not going to be on the team anymore.
Not gonna be on the team anymore.
Max Percher.
Oh God,
he's not
really
gonna
like that guy.
He's probably not going to be on the team unless they're going to move people to the practice squad.
What about the big battle? I want to know the kickers.
He was talking. Let's say he was talking about the offensive line.
Fuck him.
That Sorsdahl played very well, and I think he's going to be a solid backup offensive line for us. He played both both tackles on both sides of
Yes.
center, and he was
He's a
solid.
developmental
and-
guy for the practice.
And then expect probably Glasgow to be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I think Vaitai might have beat him out just because, he's been there a little bit longer, even though Glasgow was here before. I think they're going to just have Vaitai as the starter and keep that versatility when they need it with Glasgow and
Right.
Source.
Now, to answer
Makes
your
sense.
question about kickers, I don't. I think they're both substandard. Patterson obviously is not good.
He
I
had
don't
a
know
bad
much
game.
about
About
Romo.
that.
He had one bad game.
He had a bad game.
He's not accurate from 45 out, and you have to be in the NFL.
Neither's Romo.
There's not much of a choice.
Well, then
Mm.
there you go.
So
That was the one thing the Lions always had, from Eddie Murray to Prater.
Jake
we always
Moody
said,
might
you
get
know,
cut.
that
Would you
Jason
get
Hansen.
him? Would you
Yeah.
get Jake Moody?
I would
He might
take
get
Jake
cut.
Moody.
How could that guy get cut?
Well, because the other guy, he got kind of injured, and he's not been given the starting job yet.
I
In
would
San
definitely pick
Francisco.
him up.
and they picked him up in the 4th round.
Right.
I would definitely
him
pick up Moody.
Moody
Guy's got a leg.
But you're probably
and
either
a hand.
they might be going, depending on where they're going, they're either going to go power with Romo or the more accurate Patterson, even though he had a very bad game in Carolina. That might have sealed his fate on the team. We have yet to see anything as of the making of this video. He has not been cut. Now, when it comes to your back end, there isn't too much left. You were talking about Harris.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's not personal, of course. I don't know the guy, but he's just not an NFL quality player, I feel. And you have guys like Gilmore and Chase Lucas that can very comfortably take over his spot.
One of the other guys I heard that potentially is getting cut is Antarwike on the defensive end.
Oh, that's right. He's still on the team.
He's still
Yeah.
on the team. He has a chance
He
to
should
be
cut.
cut. And I think he's probably on
I
that
like
You
chopping
can get
block.
draft picks for him, sure.
Right.
And probably Zach Morton, too, I think, because I don't even know who that is. He's probably getting cut as a defensive end.
Remember, like I said, we can look at players that are getting probably the action. That this is going to be an interesting week because you're going to see us pick up some people that the other teams cut.
You were
Yep.
mentioning the guy, the center from Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
And then
Not
Corey,
the center, the nose tackle.
nose tackle.
and then
Okay.
another guy who's probably getting cut as I'm looking through the roster, Corey Durden.
Not him.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's
Right. But Benito Jones, he had a really good game
that? Okay.
over a few couple preseason games, so he might be vying for one of those spots as a defensive tackle. Broderick Martin's probably being on the team. McNeil's on the team. Chris Smith, do we know who that is at all? Probably not.
No.
So he's probably not on the team because we haven't heard anything about him. No
So
Anceloni
you
is.
end up might just
but-
having a few people that shock you that get cut, but the rest of them are
No.
just no names that you don't know.
Do you think either of the Aquara brothers will be on the roster?
I think
I think one of them.
Romeo will be traded.
You got Romeo on the line, or you got Julian as a linebacker fighting
I
amongst the
just
other
think
linebackers.
that we're too solid at edge rusher. If we can get draft picks for him, I'd say that's a good idea.
And then one cornerback to talk about. What about Dorsey,
He's
Khalil
done.
Dorsey,
He's
who
done.
had a very good game return wise. Did he get in a fight with Williams? Yes. I think he was the guy who
I
got in
don't
a fight
think we
with
have room
Williams.
for him.
But he did pretty good on the return team, so he might stay on our team at least
that
in
was
practice
who
well.
was this?
Dorsey in Carolina. He had a really good return game.
Okay.
So I think he helped this case since Alexander really hasn't been doing much in the return game besides that first preseason game.
Yeah, he ran back that kid.
Any final thoughts before we are out of here?
No, next time we talk about Lions football, we'll be headed to Kansas City. We'll have a pregame and a postgame show for you.
And we will have the set roster. So
Hopefully a win. But I don't think any of us expect them to win in Kansas City.
No.
We
I
just want
took
them to be
Patrick
competitive.
Mahomes for my fantasy team just in case. I'd feel good
So-
either way.
So yeah.
With that being said, though, right, if you like what you see, right, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Until next time, hope to see
Go
everybody
Lions.
soon.